Hello, everyone. Happy Friday. Sorry, I was having some technical difficulties, so I'll wait for people to get on here because I'm the only one here, and it's kind of weird. I'm talking to myself. Oh my goodness, what a day. um, so I guess while I'm waiting for people to come on, because I just set this up, so obviously people didn't get their notification till literally like now because I had technical difficulties. What kind of videos do you guys want to see? I'm thinking, I feel like I should almost do a video every day updating every state. I don't know. Let me know if that's what you guys want, and I can definitely do that. If you're new to my channel, my name is Kim. And I go live on my channel Monday through Friday, 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we talk all about unemployment. So, Tin Man, how are you? Thanks for being here, as always. Tyler, North Carolina, extended benefits. Does that mean you are receiving them? Hopefully. Um, I did do some research from states that people were requesting or had been requesting a lot. Greg from sunny California, how are you? Um, ah, you know what, guys? I have not done any research on California today. I apologize. Just found out that we've been exposed to COVID, so I spent a lot of the morning kind of rearranging doctor's appointments and everything that we had going on for the entire month. I'm like, you know what? We're not going anywhere for a month. And then obviously I had to work. So yeah, I didn't get to what I wanted to. So yeah, California, I'll be honest with you. Did not. I will do research in California this weekend. But obviously, for those of you that want the latest and greatest, because I know that there's a lot going on in California, definitely check out Shelly's Millions YouTube channel. I'll definitely give her a shout out. So yeah, I apologize for that. Willard, what is up in Florida? In fact, maybe this weekend I'll try to binge watch Shelly's videos so I can get up to date. Okay, so Florida. Okay, there's a lot going on in Florida. So for those of you in Florida, I'll only read this once. So then if I see other people asking for Florida, I'm just gonna have to have them rewatch the video because this is a lot. So in Florida, there's no ETA for the extra $300, whereas a lot more states are paying. So what I literally just got from Florida now is obviously they're awaiting guidance, but it also said if you're currently receiving PUA or PEUC, the DEO, obviously Department of Labor in Florida, whatever, must determine that you are ineligible for state reemployment assistance benefits on a quarterly basis. So what happens is, and this is no matter what state you're in. So this, I bet you this probably applies for most states. So every quarter, the Department of Labor reviews your current unemployment claim, and no matter what program you were on, to make sure that that is indeed the right program that you should be on. Because if your income has changed in the past couple months or whatever, because when they get your unemployment rate, it's based on the last 4 or 5 quarters. I can never remember. And who knows, every state might be different. So what they do is, because there's a new quarter, then they could be looking at different previous 4 to 5 quarters, if that makes any sense. So they re-review your claim just to make sure you're on the right one. So unfortunately with that takes time. So because of this, they will determine if you could now be eligible for state reemployment assistance. So I'm assuming that's just regular unemployment. If you're receiving PUA or PEUC, one of the following will occur. Oh, goodness gracious. So yeah, they'll either make the determination if you qualify for regular unemployment or PEUC or PUA. So that is the update with Florida. So anybody else that asks, I'll just have them refer to to the beginning, because that was a mouthful. And I got that from, I either got that from Twitter, or I actually probably got that from Florida's Department of Labor site. So that's it. Pennsylvania, I did do a little bit of research. I know, or at least checking out people's comments on Facebook. I haven't seen anything different. Meaning I haven't read anything different. I'm seeing that that people still have issues. I don't think I logged into my portal today, because I know mine's just messed up anyway. So Pennsylvania, we're still looking at mid-January just for the extra $300. So I would imagine that PUC and PUA probably won't be updated till after that, unfortunately. Yeah, Pennsylvania's a mess. Star Hicks, have you heard anything? Unemployment, PUA in Georgia. Oh, you're welcome. You know what? I did check out Georgia. Georgia issued payments this week for those receiving continuing benefits. A spokeswoman from the Department of Labor said the state also issued payments to those who continue to Okay. So those that are receiving regular unemployment and extended benefits are good. So the extra $300 is paying for regular unemployment. And I did read that Georgia PUA is paying. Where did I read that from? Unless maybe someone on here said that. I could have sworn I know I just looked up Georgia. But I'm showing here that Georgia PUA is paying. And you're saying that you're on PUA, and it looks like, so what, I'm curious, I wonder what happens when you log into your account. I need to start writing down where I get this information from, because I'm not doing a good job on that. But it does look like that I read somewhere that Georgia PUA was paying, but I can double check on that. Actually, I thought I tried to do as many states as I could before I went live. And Georgia was definitely one of them, because I know you guys asked for it. So let me do more research on that, but definitely take a look at your end and maybe log into your portal. I'm sure you probably do every day anyway. Jesus. Oh, this is so frustrating. So Star, sorry, I don't have better news. I just got that information. But now I'm concerned because you're not getting paid, yet I heard that they are being paid. So I will definitely do more research on that, and definitely log in today and see if you can get anywhere with it. Dustin, good evening. Thanks for being here. Jerry from Kentucky. You know what I should do? I feel like I should do these update videos, just like a shorter span every day. Maybe that would help. Kentucky, the last thing I have is they're still reviewing the new unemployment provisions and preparing to reprogram its systems to process claims for the additional benefits. So they're just awaiting guidance. And Florida already asked for, if you were asking for Florida, just look back, rewind a little bit, because I read a whole blurb about what I just found before I came on here. And wait, where am I? Oh, thanks, guys. Yeah, no, I'm sure we're fine. We're fine. It's just, I just wish people would be smarter, So we're just playing it safe. I'm sure that we're fine. But thank you, guys. You guys are amazing. Janet, happy Friday. And we have a super chat. Do you know when Massachusetts will have PUA updated? My still has not been received. I need to do more research on Mass anyway. Let's see. The last thing I have. Yeah, that's Massachusetts. Yeah, I do not have an update. I'm still getting the whole receive guidance, unfortunately, for Mass. Um, Looks like they're paying the extra $300, obviously, on the regular unemployment, which is good because hopefully they will be able to implement the changes for PEUC and PUA. So I'll dig a little deeper, see if I can get more specific information. And I wish they would give us like an ETA, right? Like, oh, worst case scenario. Georgia. Did I? Yeah. Okay. So I already talked about Georgia. If you want to learn about Georgia, um, just rewind. And Ohio. Yeah, I found a lot. Well, I don't know if it's a lot about Ohio, but bottom line is Ohio is looking at the third week of January. Okay, so I will read this once for Ohio because this is a lot. And for those of you that are in Ohio, perk your ears. Although, I mean, it's pretty much same as anything else. But okay, so PUA claims can be filed for weeks prior to December 27th, which is good. However, due to the transition, new PUA applications and claims for weekly PUA benefits cannot be accepted at this time. The system will have PUA, by the third week in January for those who are previously approved to receive 39 weeks of benefits so they can file for the weekly claims. So yeah, that's the update for Ohio. Third week in January, which I think I've been saying, I think someone actually from the chat told me that. And then I just wanted to do a little bit of research on Ohio before I came on here and got a little bit more context with that. So hopefully, not that that helps, but so that's going on with Ohio. Oklahoma, pre-implementation. Yeah, Oklahoma, I still have that they are like, the awaiting guidance. So unfortunately, I do not have, but I will dig a little deeper either tonight or tomorrow and give you guys an update. Kevin says, why is it no benefits? I'm in Massachusetts. Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, it's going to take times for the states to update their systems. And I know I sound like a broken record, but unfortunately, that's what we're waiting on. And I should probably say, but before I say that, so that's why it's imperative that these bills have to get signed prior to like a month or two prior to any expiration date. But the good news is Biden has been talking about a new package already. Details hopefully will be coming out by next Thursday. And I knew, and I'm sure you guys have heard too, like, the talks are about, will there be another stimulus check? And, but apparently he's already thinking about a whole new package. Nancy Pelosi loves the idea of retro pay, and the $300 and the $600 weekly check. So I don't know, next Thursday could be a pretty big deal. So hopefully, let's just hope that they can pass something so we don't have to go through this nonsense again. Michigan, and that was for Vanessa. Michigan, hopefully by the end of the month. So unfortunately, not a good answer. Val, I just got my stimulus. Yay! Woohoo! It's progress, right? Oh my gosh, it's the little things. Unflippin' believable. But happy Friday. You got your check. Yay. Oh my goodness. All right, Virginia. So Virginia looks like they'll start paying the extra $300 January 14th, which is good because I don't think I had an update like that for Virginia. And then, yeah, the other stuff, they have to, okay, may have to wait until mid to late January to start to receive these extra payments. So in the event that a lot of us, aren't able to actually certify, just know that you will get retro paid to the week of December 27th. Not only PEUC and PUA, but also the extra $300. Certified Harris in Texas, I was told I don't qualify for either. Oh, that doesn't make any sense. You can appeal. You can definitely try that route for either one. I guess you could appeal for PUA. I know you can for regular unemployment. So yeah, Fifi already talked about Mass, already talked about Ohio. Hey, John from Ohio. Yeah, I just talked about Ohio. You know the update. Cat's Meow on the website. Ooh, Cat's Meow. That's great news. Well, I'm gonna write that down. So Massachusetts should be paying out on the 11th for PUA. That's perfect. Thank you. Cat's Meow. I appreciate it. Breezy 007, haven't seen you in a while. How are you? No good news in PA. That's for darn sure, unfortunately. Yeah, I mean, the great news is, as you probably already heard it anyway, is Biden's already talking about a new bill. So that's good. Shane, Indiana. What do I have for Indiana? A lot of not much information. Nope. They're in the unknown. I have no information regarding Indiana. I have no updates, no ETAs. I don't have anything. So unfortunately, frustrating. Yeah, Lewis. No, unfortunately, no updates at all in Pennsylvania. We're still waiting for PEUC, PUA. I'm assuming it's probably going to be the third week in January. Keith says, if your account was closed from the first stimulus check, do you get a paper check? Yes, that's what I've heard. Alabama unemployment is paying. Okay, yeah. What are they paying specifically? I know that they've been receiving the extra $300. I'm assuming that's with regular unemployment and possibly extended benefits, but I wasn't sure. I don't have any information that they're actually paying PEUC or PUA, so I'm curious. So Joyce says, in Illinois, have not processed a PEUC extension. Will the states give those to us who have exhausted their benefits, regular UI, PEUC, and EB, at least the federal boost? Yeah, well, so unfortunately, they have to update the PEUC and PUA. Obviously, they have to do some coding to have them. Oh my gosh, what am I trying to think of? The extension. Sorry, they have to program that. But then they also have to program that every unemployment compensation, any program that a person is collecting on would receive the extra $300. Now, some states are right off the bat just programming the extra $300 so that people on regular unemployment and extended benefits could at least get that ASAP. So it all depends on the state and the order that they decide to do all this stuff in. So could there be states that pay out the extra $300 without paying out PUA and PEUC? There could. I haven't heard of any, but I wouldn't be surprised if some states did go in that direction, because I would think it'd probably just be easier to do. But what do I know? But yeah, anything's possible at this. Crazy. Oh, Val, thank you. Yeah, no, we're good. I'm sure it's just, you know, just got to be careful out there. I'm just prepared to be in my house for the next couple of weeks, which is fine. I mean, no grocery shopping. I'll have groceries delivered, all that good stuff. Charity, happy Friday. How are you? Can uh can you talk about Family First Coronavirus Response Act? Family First No, I can't cuz I have no idea what that is. But I will do some research on it. Oh, unless you're talking about the oh, what do they call it? The Family Cares Act or something. Unless you're talking about the CARES Act. But yeah, those words specifically, I doesn't ring a bell, but I will definitely do some research on that. Cats me out. I wish I could send a screenshot on chat, but for Massachusetts people on PUA, that they will start paying out the 11th. I saw it on the Massachusetts employment site. Woohoo! Yay! God, it's about friggin' time. And you guys really need it because Massachusetts is not cheap. Shika, update in Georgia. TurboTax is sending out $600 now. Woohoo! Yay, TurboTax. Thank you for that, for the super chat. I appreciate it. And of course, thank you for the good news. So if you, because I know that there were a couple of people that were getting their stimulus using TurboTax. So that's helpful information. Sorry, I lost my spot. Sometimes the chat just jumps. And okay. When is the $300 boost in Miami? So let's see. I do not have an ETA date. It doesn't look like that Florida had actually provided one. So unfortunately, I don't know. Keisha, I heard Massachusetts might be paying out for PUC and PUA on the 12th. Didn't know how true this is, but we have to wait and see. Massachusetts people. All right, cool. So that's PUA and PEUC. Cool. Yeah, and I'm learning that, usually I try to, obviously, if I find news articles, I'll look there. Obviously, I'll go to the state's unemployment website, which is sometimes a bear. But another good resource is Twitter. I'm finding for these updates, which is amazing. Erica says, "Thanks for what you do. Prayers to you and your family." Thank you, Erica. That's so sweet. Alabama unemployment is paying, Helen says. Is that regular unemployment? Yeah, I knew that the $300 was being sent out, which is good. God, isn't it going to be nice when we're all on here? We're like, woo, we got paid. We're all good. Oh, jeez. Okay, Deborah, Arkansas. Let me just check something for Arkansas. Okay. File PUA after exhausted regular and PEUC. So under review since December 8th. Is that normal? And will they have to switch it back or do I have to update? Okay. So you file for PUA, which I'm assuming, let me just check Arkansas if they have extended benefits. I'm assuming not, but let me just double check. So I want to give you the right information. Okay, cool. All right, so they don't have extended benefits. So yeah, Deborah, what happens is, so you were on PEUC, you ran out, now you're on PUA. So it looks like, so what will happen is, I don't know why it's still under review. I would think that it would move a little bit quicker than that. But if you are approved, what will happen is from December 8th or whenever you ran out of PEUC until December 26th, you would collect PUA for those weeks if you're obviously approved. And then what should happen is December 27th, and I've heard mixed things about this, but December 27th to March 14th, you should collect 11 weeks of PEUC. But of course, states could do things differently. In Pennsylvania, I was listening to an attorney talk about all this stuff, and they were saying that if you're on PEUC and then PUA, you could be on PUA for a while, then go back on a PEUC. So I would think that you would definitely be back on to PEUC, which would be good because it probably would pay you more. So I'm assuming that's what will probably happen, but just know that the weeks that you expired PEUC until December 26th, if you're approved for PUA, you should get paid those weeks. Jorge, I've been getting $400 from New York without my taxes being taken out. So be getting $400. Does that include the extra $300? Well, probably, because I think New York's paying the extra $300 by now. Yeah, if you want your taxes being taken out, then I would definitely call unemployment and see how you can get that changed. DeAndre, I did an update on Ohio. It was kind of a long one, so it's like right in the beginning of the live stream. If you can go back and check that out. And I'm not trying to be rude. It was a long update, so I'm going to try to get through more chats and only talk about the states once, if that makes any sense. Kentucky. Did I talk about Kentucky? Yeah, I think what I'll do this weekend is maybe I'll do like snippets of video, like I'll upload different videos, but only put like the name of the states that I'm actually talking about in the video. Maybe that would be helpful, just so you guys aren't staying on here for 2 hours and waiting for your state to be talked about. Kentucky, they're reviewing the new unemployment provisions and preparing to reprogram its system. So unfortunately, there was no ETA the last time I checked. Georgia, we talked about Georgia, didn't we? Yeah, we talked about Georgia. So yeah, if you're asking about Georgia, definitely go back to somewhat the beginning of the live stream. And we talked about that. Adam, should you refile if your claim is gone? I wouldn't refile yet, because, and that's an excellent question. Because what happens is when they're updating systems, obviously data could be lost accidentally. Now, I would imagine that unemployment would have a backup of what would have, if things were accidentally deleted, they should have a backup, right? To be able to restore data that was lost. Any type of software has something like that. Otherwise, that would just be not cool. So I wouldn't refile yet, unless your state specifically tells you to. Definitely do not refile. And that goes for everyone on PUA or PEUC. Well, probably more PUA. Don't refile your claim, even if you log on to your dashboard and everything looks crazy. Don't apply for a brand new one unless your state specifically tells you to, because it could delay things. People could, maybe the state would think, oh, well, someone else is trying to open up a PUA account, and then it would lead to investigation. And of course, that's the last thing you want. So that's what I recommend. Tyler, I'm receiving extended benefits in North Carolina. EB is expired, but I'm still filing claims, but I don't know what's going on. So Tyler, what should happen, and again, every state could be different. I've heard it go both ways, but more recently I've heard it like this. So if you've exhausted your extended benefits, which clearly you have, what should happen is you should revert back onto PEUC effective December 27th, or the week after you exhausted your extended benefits. I don't know when that specifically was, But let me see. What do I have? I'm checking out the updates for North Carolina. So what I would try to do. Oh, geez. Okay. So, yeah, North Carolina, there's a lot here too. Um, continue to file your weekly certifications for benefits. If you are prompted to file a new claim for state unemployment insurance benefits, you may file the new claim. And that's another thing. Tyler, I'm not sure if your benefit year for your regular unemployment claim has expired. And this goes for everyone out there that filed for regular unemployment at one time. So when you file for unemployment, your unemployment claim is good for a year. So your claim has an expiration date. Once that expiration date comes and goes, then what you should do, even if you think you should be on PEUC or extended benefits or whatever, you should file for regular unemployment all over again. That's just the way the law is written, I guess. So there's a couple things. I gave you kind of a couple of answers, Tyler. Hopefully that helps, but you should revert back onto PEUC. Cat's meow. Oh, okay. Fifi, Cat's meow has a message for you. Keep checking, and if you were able to file, then definitely do it when they pay out. It'll be for the week after the 26th till now. Okay. Stephen FX. Oh, Florida. Yeah, there's no ETA in Florida for the extra $300, unfortunately. Adam, already answered that with just a couple seconds ago. So yeah, if your claim disappears, don't apply all over again yet, unless your state specifically tells you to. Kevin, I don't think. No, you shouldn't have to reapply for PUA en masse unless they specifically tell you to. Just try to log in and try to file. And this goes actually for everyone. No matter what program you are on, whether it's PEUC or PUA, definitely try to log in every couple days and see if you can certify. Okay, Sharon says, I received a message saying I don't have an available benefit week. What could be the problem? I'm not able to get an appointment or talk to anyone from Virginia. Yeah, so Virginia, let me just make sure. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, Virginia has an ETA of mid to late January for them to get their systems updated. So what you're seeing is pretty common now, just because the states are still updating their systems. Now, unfortunately, some states are paying out already. Pennsylvania's not one of them. Virginia clearly is not one of them either. So, yeah, unfortunately, that message is fairly common right now. So, yeah, Sharon, I wouldn't expect they're not going to get it done for another 2 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks, unfortunately. Alexander, is California pain? There's a lot. I can't keep up. Oh my gosh, I can't keep up with California. Oof. I feel bad for you guys. Although Pennsylvania hasn't been much different now. Kay, got a question. Is the unemployment PUA, the $300 that we're getting, is that going to be up as well since a new president is coming and he's already saying the stimulus is going up? So, yeah, so Biden is already talking about a new stimulus check as well as an entire unemployment package. So sorry, I'm just rereading what you wrote so I can. Yeah, okay. So you're asking, is the extra $300 going to go up? It very well could. The Democrats were very strong with $600 payments. So someone asked me yesterday, do I think that it would be retro paid? And I was like, I don't think so. But I changed my mind with that. I'm thinking that maybe they could retro the extra $600 till September or back till September. I know that the bill that they're talking about is like trillions of dollars. And because the Democrats, I mean, whether you're for them or whatever, it's the reality. They control, Congress right now, and they're the ones that are looking. Sorry, I got a message from one of my friends, and she likes to give me these breaking news when I'm on my live. So I just want to make sure it wasn't any breaking news. So yeah, anything is possible at this point. So yeah, it won't surprise me if this $300 did turn into 600. Tyrone from Alabama. What do they mean about account review required? Oh, yeah. Okay. So it could be obviously several different things. My first thought is every quarter they want to look at your unemployment claim. And this goes for every state all over, whatever. So if you're on here and because a new quarter just came and went, we're in a new quarter right now, I wouldn't be surprised if a lot more people have a delay in payment. So for me personally, a quarter passed, I was still on PUC, I think, and all of a sudden my money stopped coming in. And I contacted them and they said, oh, well, because of the new quarter came around, we had to review your claim. But obviously there's so many claims out there that they couldn't be proactive in doing this, right? So thank goodness I reached out to them and all they did was review my claim. And the reason why they review your claim is because they're taking account of when you file for unemployment, they take your last 4 or 5 quarters of income. And because the new quarter has come, then what they have to do is take the previous 4 to 5 quarters. So the quarters are different in order for them to calculate your unemployment calculation or whatever they do. So I would imagine that might be why they could review your account. And obviously it could be a million other things. Hopefully not, but hopefully there's no fraud or identity theft. You're in Alabama. So, and what I mean by that is I know California's having their own identity thing. Pennsylvania had it as well. The best thing to do, unfortunately, is to reach out and see what's going on. Hopefully it's something quick. So Perry, you exhausted your PUA in Georgia. So what's going to happen is Georgia will eventually get their. Okay. Yeah. So I did get a note from someone that PUA is paying in Georgia. So I'm definitely going to do more research on this because the last thing I got was Georgia will send out notices confirming the extension, so that's good. So definitely keep checking your mailbox. But I am saying the last thing I got was that they were still kind of updating the system. But then I have people that are telling me that Georgia paid PUA. But at any rate, what should happen is your POA claim should be extended from December 27th until March 14th. You would not only get your regular POA money, but you would also get the extra $300 on top of that. But then Steven, who's in Georgia, hasn't received anything yet. So yeah, it's so weird that some people could be getting stuff and some people can't. Well, although what I could see happening is the people that their PUA hadn't expired, maybe it's a quick thing for them to just reinstate them and then everything's good to go. Whereas the people that had PUA, or maybe their PUA extended like a month or two ago, I'm sure that will probably take a little bit longer to reprogram. So we could have that scenario too. And that's not just in Georgia. It could be anywhere. Alexander, California. Oh, you you wrote pain, and I'm like, I don't know what you mean. Oh, paid. Yeah. So last thing I heard was California, they were paying extended benefits, regular unemployment, and the extra $300 on top of that. But I do have an update from California, and oh, that's right. Supposedly this weekend. Um. So yes, that's what the information that I have. It may happen. So yeah, definitely. Saturday and Sunday, try to log in your portal and hopefully you'll be able to get somewhere or at least be able to file. Lindsay, Virginia is the most backward state, no information available. I, again, why can't they just send a simple email? Even if it's bad news, just tell me what's going on, right? Like, just tell us. Sherry says Virginia's not letting you claim your weeks. It's saying we don't have any weeks to claim. Yeah, yeah. Once they definitely just have to update their systems, which is a pain. Uh, I live in California and I'm still waiting to be certified, but I'm not seeing that certification logo, and I still have benefits. Yeah, I think wasn't I can't remember. Was California having issues on regular unemployment and Fed Ed too? Unless maybe your issue is this, well, no, because you, yeah, I'm not even going to try to guess. California unemployment, if you were on that and have questions, definitely visit Shelly's Millions YouTube channel. Because I don't know all the ins and outs of California. I'll try this weekend to try to catch up with all that stuff. It's so frustrating. Deborah, when will PA get unemployment extended benefits? Oh, okay. So yeah, Pennsylvania has been on EB, or at least extended benefits has been implemented for a while now, like for months now. However, in Pennsylvania, no programs are paying out. They're just having all kinds of issues. Trying to think if I wrote down anything specific about Pennsylvania. Last I heard they are, yeah, I mean, they're holding EB benefits. And I don't know why. I don't know why they're holding. Yeah, extended benefits in Pennsylvania are on hold, and that's what Kelly, who usually is here, gave me the update. So yeah, Pennsylvania extended benefits are on hold. Don't have an ETA. I will definitely do more research today to see if anything changes. Usually, Pennsylvania, they do their major updates on Saturday. So if you're in PA having issues, definitely try to log in Sunday and see if you can certify. Leticia, I've been filing every week in Georgia. Still nothing. Frustrating. Michigan, Dana. Michigan says hopefully by the end of the month. That is what I have. Exhausted payments. When will they start paying in Tennessee? Tennessee is not paying for exhausted PUA claims or PUC, waiting on guidance. That is what I have. Massachusetts already talked about. Okay. Star Hicks, when I certify my PUA, allows me, but I haven't gotten any notice. Mine expired just on the 26th. The 23rd was my last day of any money. Yeah. Again, I don't understand why states can't just send an email to let us know what's going on. Yeah, definitely. Just log in every couple days and try to certify. So flipping crazy that they're putting us through this. Okay. Bobby Joe, what they should do is send the $600 to all people who are on unemployment. That way, they have all the people like me have problems with taxes, haven't even gotten the first 1,200. Yeah, no, exactly, which is one of the reasons why I was such a proponent of the stimulus checks, because I knew this was gonna be an issue. I mean, we all did, right? Um, that's why I wish that the $600 stimulus was a little bit more, because, I mean, there are some states, they're not gonna have their systems ready until February, which is stupid. Keisha, Pennsylvania will only start paying EB and regular unemployment on the 13th. Thank you for that info. I will write that down. So I guess I must be doing a major update in Pennsylvania on Saturday then. But thank you for that info. I appreciate it. Yeah, the extra $300 in Florida, I have no ETA on that. Ohio, we talked about Ohio in depth right in the beginning of the video. Steve says, I'm from Pennsylvania, was on PUA, and now when I log in, everything is gone, including a week they should have on hold. Any idea what I should do? So, yeah, this seems to be a common thing, unfortunately, and obviously as scary as it is, because you're like, oh my God, my claim's not there. I would imagine they would eventually restore that data, because that's what you do in software. I mean, you have to have a backup. So yeah, I would imagine that I would definitely check, log in on Sunday, since Pennsylvania's biggest update day is on Saturdays, and check. I wouldn't be too concerned yet. And obviously don't reapply for a new PUA claim unless PA specifically tells us to, simply because that can lead to other delays and other issues. So yeah, just kind of hang tight. I'm not too worried about it, because I'm sure they can put the data back in. Yeah, and just like Angie said, I believe we have to wait until they tell us when to file again for PUA in Pennsylvania. So yeah, Ohio we talked about in great length. EDD for California. I thought they were paying. Oh, that's right. They're all messed up. I forgot. Yeah, definitely check back. Definitely check back if you're in California. Okay, sorry, just reading my notes. It's amazing that I know that California did 2 major updates this week, and still seems like they're still having issues. Again, definitely check back, maybe Saturday or Sunday, and see if you're seeing anything fixed, Louis. So yeah, I don't have any updates, unfortunately. It should be fixed this weekend. They said PUA paying out this week. Sweet. And then Breezy 007 says PUA is talking about 116, which would be yay, which coincides with the $300 boost. So it sounds like Pennsylvania's trying to do everything together. Thank you for that info. Okay, sorry, I'm trying not to reread questions. Cat's me out. On the Massachusetts DOA site, it says they implement the changes for PUA and will start paying out on the 11th. Did I write that down? Oh, yep. Okay, so this is important. Okay, so Angie says, I spoke to them 2 days ago, and she told me not to file a new claim. Just wait. If you file a new claim, it screws up the system and sends you to be investigated. Okay, so that goes for everyone who is questioning whether they should file a new claim. Yeah, definitely do not file a new claim unless the state specifically tells you to. Bobby Joe, I'm in Montana. Gosh, we don't talk about Montana that much, actually. So I really don't. Oh, actually, I do have some information. You got your $300 last week for this last Wednesday. Nice. What program are you on, Bobby Joe? I'm curious because I do have that $300 was to be paid. Now I can just say that $300 was paid. Progress, slowly but surely. All right, sorry. I'm just reading through and trying to get to questions that we haven't answered. Robert says, PA always lasts in taking care of us and our benefits. Yeah, exactly. Daryl says Missouri. Missouri. What do I have from? I know I have something for Missouri. Oh, here we go. I knew I had something. Okay. Missouri state is waiting for federal guidance. It was not clear how long the delay would be. That's all I have so far in Missouri. I haven't looked today yet, though, to be honest with you. But yeah, hopefully this weekend I will be able to get an update. Okay, Deborah. Okay, so an update for each state. So would you guys want like the title to have? Actually, I wonder how long it would take me to do research for 50 states. I should probably break up the videos though in like separate states because that would probably be because obviously you guys don't care about Pennsylvania if you don't live in Pennsylvania. Kevin, Pennsylvania just updated. $300 will be issued on the 12th. What? Kevin, that's great news. Oh, sorry, I should probably read it. Okay. Pennsylvania just updated. $300 will be issued on the 12th now for people on regular unemployment and extended benefits. So wait, what is the 12th? Is that Sunday? Tuesday. Okay, whatever. So I guess when we log in, our back office is probably going to be a little wonky, I'm sure, for the next couple days. Yay! Awesome information. Thank you. Okay. Caitlin just got here. Please tell me if it's true PUA in California will pay on the 27th. I haven't heard that, to be honest with you. The last I heard was that they're updating everything and the extension should start this weekend. Hold on. I hadn't heard that in the notes that I have. I had not heard that, but I will definitely do some research and because that would be awesome. I would love if all your problems went away in California because I know you guys are dealing with a lot. Jasmina, no, I don't have any information for the extra $300 in Florida. I don't know why this website. Oh, if you guys want to, I forgot I didn't give this to you guys. So if you're new to the live stream, welcome. Obviously, don't forget to like this video and subscribe. But in the chat, I put a FPUC tracker. So if you're curious, you want to know what state is currently paying the extra $300 a week, then you can definitely check out this website. I don't own this website. I have no idea who is. I just found it and I thought it would be helpful. Chris wants to know, has anyone gotten their stimulus check in the mail? Angie says, mine says the same. I don't have a claim. She said, that's okay. Just hang in there. Steve, don't file yet. You don't want to get investigated. Then it will take longer. It sucks, but we have to wait. Because we haven't waited long enough. Kevin says Pennsylvania. Did they? Wait. Actually, let me see. They did. Oh my gosh, I see it. Wow, I don't know who maintains this website, but it's pretty amazing. Yay, that's awesome. All right, Caitlin, eligible claimants who previously exhausted PUA or PEUC may receive an additional 11 weeks of benefits starting December 27th. EDD, which is California unemployment, will automatically recalculate, notify claimants through UI online. So much going on in California. Oh, you guys are awesome. Yeah, Angie, you are the best. Thank you for doing all that. All right. Oh, Ohio was updated, Tara? Let me see. Ohio. At least Ohio's doing something. You know, it's funny. I pulled this up probably, I don't even know, probably like 2 hours ago, and I should probably learn to refresh before I go live. All right. Did I talk North Carolina? Yeah, yeah. I talked about North Carolina. Yeah, North Carolina's paying the extra $300, which is great. And I'm going to refresh the tracker just to make sure they updated something else. And then, yeah, as far as PUC and PUA, I don't have anything except for that if you are, if you're prompted to file a new claim for state unemployment insurance benefits, you may file the new claim. That's the only information I have. Bridget, Indiana. Yeah, I don't think I had anything for Indiana, did I? Nope. I have no ET about anything from Indiana. So they're just awaiting guidance from the federal government, which is what every state says when they are programming their systems. Ruth says, my PUA wasn't even adjudicated when it disappeared. Oh my gosh, do you see my dog? Look how she's laying. That's a security guard right there. Sorry. I just saw a leg up in the air. My PUA wasn't even adjudicated when it disappeared. Cannot file no payments. What's happening? So yeah, sometimes when, and any kind of software, if someone does something accidentally or whatever, but sometimes when software is updated, they could delete the data that was already there. And because these states are doing things in pieces, yet, you have two separate developers coding two different places. However, they could somehow step on each other. And so it's probably just a technical programming issue. But bottom line, they have a backup, I would imagine, of everyone's data. So they should be able to just restore all that. So I'm assuming that's probably what happened. I wouldn't worry too much about it, Ruth. It seems very common all over the place. Scott says, no stimulus check yet. What's the word on unemployment and PA? So yeah, actually, we're getting some good news in Pennsylvania. Not sure if you guys know, definitely go to the IRS website, irs.gov. There's that check my payment button where you can go to check your stimulus check. If that doesn't work, what you can do is create an account on the IRS website, and you go to, where do you go? What is that called? Maybe I should do a video about it. I can't remember. Anyway, you can create an account and then you can kind of dig in, and there's a button that you can actually see when your last stimulus check was paid, and then when you could anticipate getting this stimulus check. Oh yeah, so Pennsylvania. Yeah, no, a lot's going on in Pennsylvania. Wait, where am I? Wait. Abdul, I think I get that you want to talk about Pennsylvania. I'm getting that. Okay, Scott, sorry, I couldn't find the rest of your thing. So yeah, we pretty much talked about Pennsylvania because we're getting updates as we speak. Pennsylvania would start paying extended benefits, regular unemployment on the 13th, along with the extra $300, which is great. And then yeah, okay. Sorry, I'm just looking at my notes. And then that's right, PEUC was going to be the 16th, I think someone said that I didn't write down. And then PUC, I guess, is a mystery, so I'll try to figure that out. I filed in Maryland, and my status says hold separation information. What does that mean? That's a great question. I would imagine it could mean that sometimes when you go to file for unemployment, they might have to ask your previous employer a question, and maybe they're just awaiting a response. So maybe that could mean, because the word separation kind of leads me to believe that they're questioning, obviously why you were separated. And I'm thinking that maybe they have to ask your employer a question. If you can, definitely try to get in touch with unemployment and see if, they could give you more context around that. New Jersey. How have we not talked about New Jersey yet today? For anyone in New Jersey, we'll get the FPUC weekly starting this coming Tuesday. We'll get paid for 2 weeks, the extra $600. And okay. And then I don't have an ETA for the PUA or PEUC. I have to do some research on that. So that's the update with New Jersey that I have. Maryland. Sorry, I'm having a hard time pronouncing names. I'm in Ohio, and I exhausted my benefits on December 12th. Do I have to reapply? Status says active, but I can't make any weekly claims. So, yeah, actually, what you're seeing is kind of normal. Good thing is, I guess it's good you can actually see your claim, because a lot of people can't. But yeah, Ohio is. I forget, what is Ohio doing now? Oh, that's right. Ohio is expected to have their systems updated by the third week of January. So unfortunately, you may not be able to file anything until then, because the states still have to update their systems. But definitely keep checking every couple days, just maybe a miracle will happen and they'll get everything updated sooner. But that's why you can't do anything. Definitely do not reapply unless Ohio specifically tells you to, because otherwise they could cause a delay with you getting paid. So just hang tight, wait for a week and a half. Easier said than done. I get it. And definitely don't file for a new claim. Broken Native. Yes, I did check out New Mexico. What do I have? New Mexico. Oh, yeah, not much. Okay. Someone from the chat yesterday actually got an email last night. New Mexico standard unemployment boost starts paying out on the 10th and is retro. No updates on PUC or PUA, unfortunately. Definitely not good news. So yeah, if I'm not talking about the state that you're referencing in chat, that means that we already talked about it. And I want to try to get through as much of the chat as possible so I can answer more questions. Oh, we have a new update for New Mexico, January 10th. Is that for regular benefits though? Michael, oh my gosh, I haven't seen you in forever. I hope you're doing okay. And your brother too. PA paying next week full, etc. Wait. You mean like PEUC stuff too? Because I haven't been on. I've been so frustrated with Pennsylvania. I didn't even want to go on their website, to be honest with you. I'm checking out other states, but I'm not checking out my own. Bardo, stimulus was sent to a closed account. What happens now? So if your bank account was closed, you should be receiving a check. So definitely go to the irs.gov. Obviously, you can check click the button that says check my status or check my stimulus or whatever it says. But again, if that doesn't give you any information that is helpful, then definitely open up an account with the IRS and I can't remember where you go. Actually, I just told my stepson to do this today, and he was actually able to find. Well, actually, he shouldn't have even gotten a check, but he got one. But that's a whole nother story. But yeah, maybe I'll do a video on that. Okay. Yeah, Angie says they will send it back and mail you a paper check. Michael Bragg wants to know about Texas. Did we really not talk about Texas yet? So the good news is, as of today, they should be starting to pay the extra $300, which is good. Texas will automatically enroll Texans who are eligible for benefits into their respective programs. There's no need for people to call or reapply. For individuals unable to request payment due to having exhausted their claims in advance of the previous December 26th deadline, they will send them updated information. So you should be receiving communication from Texas, which I wish every state would do this. So unfortunately, you just got to hang tight until you receive notification that they tell you to try to certify. But if for me, I'd still probably log in every couple of days, see if I could certify. Rita, could someone please tell me why my unemployment stats? Rita, I don't understand your question. Sorry about that. Project Redemption. When will Michigan start paying out the extra $300 and won't all of it be retro? Yeah, it will definitely be retro. No matter what state you are in. If you haven't gotten it now, it'll definitely be retro till the week of December 27th. Michigan, unfortunately, I do not have an ETA, a date from when they're going to pay the extra $300. C-stamps. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Wisconsin. Hold on. We have to talk about Wisconsin first. Wisconsin, the last update I got was 3 to 4 weeks. And I probably got that from like a news article, I believe. So looking maybe the end of January, unfortunately. Okay, C-stamps. EDD won't allow me to start a new claim in California. Is this like a brand new claim? Like a brand new unemployment? I know California is having a ton of issues. If you are currently in California and you want more California type details, definitely check out Shelly's Millions YouTube channel because she does all over too, but she does a lot of videos in California. Because I don't know the details of. There's too much going on in California. Tara says Ohio did say January 18th. Now it says January 19th. Nice catch. Interesting. Well, hopefully they will at least adhere to the 19th. Reed says monetary and eligible, and when we might get paid in Louisiana. Okay, so that's what your thing said. You could definitely appeal it. Any unemployment claim that you get denied, you could definitely appeal it. And I actually have a friend that lives in Louisiana, and she got paid her PUA as well as her extra $300. So I know that Louisiana should be in good shape, or they should be paying. I mean, What about paid family leave? Shoot, I'm gonna lose your thing. Oh boy, sorry, I lost. So yeah, paid family leave. I know that you should be covered if you have to take time off from work due to a COVID reason. I don't know the specifics of that specifically. Maybe that's the family. Maybe that's what the Family First COVID Response Aid was. Yeah, I'll be honest with you. I haven't been keeping up to date on that. But that's an interesting question because there is a new bill, so I wonder if the same still applies. But yeah, I'm not 100% sure on that. I think we talked about Michigan. Oh yeah, that's right. Michigan, unfortunately, they're saying that they won't have the updates until the end of January, unfortunately. Kids Bike Life. I received my check in the mail on Monday in Philadelphia. Now I'm waiting on PUA. Yeah, halfway there, right? Larry says, "How you doing?" Hi. Thanks for being here, Larry. And everyone, of course. Thank you guys so much for being here. Who would have thought a year ago we'd be on YouTube talking about unemployment? We are united. What if you still had remaining balance? We get paid for that for the missing weeks. I'm in Pennsylvania. So, yeah, if you had a remaining balance on PEUC and PUA, then yes, you should on paper get that money back. You should see that balance back. And again, I'm getting this information from an attorney that specifically talked about Pennsylvania, but I mean the law is going to be the same everywhere. So yeah, you should get your PEUC, PUA money back, on paper again. And then what would happen is you would then get your extra 11 weeks extension, which would take you to December 27th to March 14th. However, because you have a remaining balance, meaning you've weeks available that you haven't used from the previous PUA or PUC program, then from March 14th until April 10th, I think, you can use those weeks. So you'd be covered up until April 10th. And then if you're on extended benefits, well, then you should still stay on extended benefits. So yeah, if you're asking about Ohio, we talked about Ohio in great detail in the beginning of the video. Earl, you're funny. Your dog be chilling. Yeah, she hasn't laid like that in a while. Yeah, so I'm seeing Ohio will be paying the extra $300 starting January 19th. I think PA did forget about us, Chabella. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Missouri. Yeah, Missouri, unfortunately, still waiting for federal guidance. Not sure how long the delay will be. That's the update in Missouri. And then Georgia. Yeah, Georgia. The good thing about Georgia, they should be sending out notices confirming the extension. So that's good. I know for Georgia, the extra $300 for regular unemployment is paying. And then I also have a note here, and I can't remember where I got it from, that Georgia is paying PUA. However, I am seeing that people are still having issues. So I'm going to do more research on that. And Texas. After a while, everything just becomes a blur. Like all states just become a blur. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, Texas is telling people not to call or reapply, and claimants will be notified with any updated information. But I don't have an ETA for Texas. However, they are paying, as of today, the extra $300, so that's good. Okay, so I'll retouch on Ohio since there are a lot of people asking about it. Third week in January is the gist of everything is when Ohio, because apparently they're switching accounts from an old system to a newer system. So yeah, bottom line, they're looking at the third week of January in Ohio. New PUA applicants and claims for weekly PUA benefits cannot be accepted at this time. They expect to have PUA system back up and running by the third week in January for those who were previously approved to receive up to 39 weeks of these benefits so they can file their weekly claims. So yeah, unfortunately, it's going to be the third week in January for Ohio. TD, if you're on PUA, you go back onto PEUC and they pay the extra $300 last week in Alabama. Okay, so you were on PEUC and then you were on PUA, and then with the new extension, you went back onto PEUC. Hopefully that's what you mean, because in my mind that makes sense to me, and that just makes sense. So, so yeah, hopefully what you wrote is hopefully that's what you meant to write. All right, talked about Michigan. Any update on ID verification? Love Heart, and you in California? I'm curious. If so, I'll be honest with you, no. If you're in California, definitely check out Shelly's Millions, because she lives in California and she's been cracking out some California only videos. All right. Oh, Phil the Thrill website. So I'll put it in on the chat. There's a website that has an ETA of when states will start paying their FPUC. Let's see. So yeah, if I skipped your question, it's only because there are too many things to. Sorry, turning my phone off. Yeah, it's just because there's too many people in the chat, or there's too many chats, and I'm like really far behind. So let's see. Yeah, Rita, Louisiana seems to be paying. Elizabeth, Washington D.C. They continue to wait for their guidance. Eligible weeks prior to December 26th can still be processed. So that's what I have for Washington, D.C. So they're still updating their system. And yeah, so in other words, I don't have an ETA for Washington, D.C., unfortunately. Maryland says pending payments. Maryland. Yes. Armando. So I'll go ahead and answer a couple more and then we'll call it a night. But I do go live Monday through Friday, 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Armando, I live in California. PUA only let me certify only 1 week. Then it let me back to maximum benefit pay. Interesting. Timothy says, so if you living in Michigan, you'll be waiting 5 to 7 weeks to get your $300 per week. Oh. Well, wow. That's a long time. Sorry, I just want to jot that down. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's even worse than by the end of the month, which is what I have. Unbelievable. Diane says the IRS says unavailable. Definitely try to log or create an account with the IRS, and maybe you'll be able to get in that way. Let's see. Michigan, any news? Okay, Steve says, any news on when Indiana will get things rolling on unemployment for those that ran out on December 26th? You know what? I don't think I had any information from Indiana, to be honest with you. Yeah, I am showing I don't have an ETA for Indiana. They're very discreet. They don't want to give out any information. How do you get rent assistance? That's a great question. Definitely start at the state level. Like, just do a Google of whatever state you're in, rental assistance or housing assistance or HUD, right? And then you can also check the county. I know that there is a form that you could fill out, which is from the extension of the bill. Last time I checked, that wasn't available, but to be honest with you, I haven't checked recently. I can try to get that information, but that's definitely not I'm not totally up to date on that. Sabine, can you tell me how to reapply for PUC after you denied? Well, you shouldn't be denied for PUC, actually. Were you denied for PUA? Because once you're on regular unemployment, you should automatically be rolled onto PEUC. Roger says, my PUA Massachusetts says no benefit. Will we get the money next week? Yeah, so from what people are telling me about Mass, PUA will be paid out on the 11th. And then if I look at the extra $300, yeah, looks like they were already paying the extra $300 on the 5th. So yeah, hopefully next week you'll get paid or at least be able to certify. That'd be good news. Get off here. Where's the regular person? Oh, I'm regular. All right. All right, let's get rid of that person. Charity! For people on PUA or PUC in Pennsylvania, the info updated today claims that they are still waiting guidance so they can follow the law after. Oh, crap. Sorry, the chat went crazy. After changes that were made. How other states can do it, but not PA. Yeah, that's what I don't understand. It's crazy. Joe, what about Georgia? Actually, yeah, I did talk about Georgia. It's probably just before you got on. They had start paying out the extra $300, which is good. But a lot of people still aren't receiving PUA. So I'm going to do a little bit more research on that because I don't have any information regarding the extensions. However, I know in Georgia, they did say that they are looking to send out notices confirming the extension. And then, Jonathan, you're asking about Virginia because you can't file. Yeah, Virginia's not going to be for a while. They're looking at mid to late January to get everything coded. Arkansas. Do I have anything for Arkansas? Arkansas. Nope, no ETA. Unfortunately. I will definitely dig a little bit deeper though. Maybe I can at least get a date or something. Alethea, what is monetarily ineligible? What does that mean? So when you apply for unemployment, there are monetary guidelines and eligibility requirements that you have to meet. And what they do is they take the last, depending on the state, they take either your last 4 or 5 quarters in which you earned an income and they do this calculation, and then they determine your weekly rate on unemployment. Now, if you don't make enough, according to their calculations, then you could be denied monetarily. Now, if you feel as though they denied you and they're wrong, then you can definitely appeal it. So what it's saying that you didn't make enough money to qualify for regular unemployment. However, because of COVID, there is a new program called PUA. In order to collect PUA, you must be unemployed for a COVID reason. So you might want to try to apply for PUA. So yeah. Oh, Nadia, hope your holidays. Aw, you're sweet. All right, guys. I am going to call it a night. Yeah, what I'll do some research tonight, and maybe I'll just do a video talking about each state individually, and then hopefully, oh my gosh. Yeah, talked about, because I think for the most part, I've already touched on all these states. So, but yeah, I'll go through the comments and then kind of I'll see what states people are asking about, do a lot of research, and then I will, I'll do another video tomorrow. But thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. And again, I do go live Monday through Friday, 6:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And have a great weekend. Thanks for being here.